Hello everybody! Today we're going to make a house tune on the Electron Digitakt. This idea was haunting me throughout the past week or so, and I finally decided to give in to that temptation. And this is my first video of this nature on that channel, so I really hope that you will enjoy it, and without taking any more of your precious time, let's jump into it. Quick editor's note. I'm currently editing this video and I've realized that Resolve doesn't allow me to cut at a very specific point. For example, I would like to cut at the very end of the measure, remove some stuff in between, then cut on the very beginning of the measure and have it all on tempo. But because I'm not allowed to cut on a very specific spot on the timeline, there's nothing I can do about it. There's some weird stuttering and beat jumping. I've been scoping out some solutions for that, and sadly I cannot implement any of them in this video, but for the next video I will have it all figured out. So I'm just going to start with a kick, so we have some foundation. Easy. Let's bump the tempo to 125. Let's introduce a little bit more swing. Now I'm going to try and find a sample that will inspire me to start writing the rest of the track. I kinda like this piano sample. It's very short and very snappy, but let's see what we can do with it. Maybe tune it down. Sounds a little weird. You know what? Let's keep this sample in our back pocket and let's try to find something that will fill the track a little bit more. Okay, let's try to build something from this pad. Hey, just like that. Okay, that's nice. I have no idea what pitch this sample is, but we're going to figure it out. Let's start adding a bass line, so we have even more context to build the rest of our track off of. Let's go to the inspiration kit. Let's go to single notes and let's see what kind of basses do we have. I like this bass. Let's try with that one. I know that it's in G. If it's in G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 semitones to make it into a C. Okay, now that's a C note. Let's go to the chromatic mode, keyboard fold on. Hey, there's an idea somewhere in there. Let me just explore for a little while. I think this bass line is a little bit too straight, but I'm going to record it anyway, and then maybe I will figure something out. If not, we will proceed, maybe later on an inspiration loose track, or maybe we'll be able to contextualize it a little bit better. So let's record it. Yeah, let's quantize it. That's kinda cool, but it's a little bit weird. Alright, let's keep this idea in mind. Let's proceed for now. We'll see what works better after we have some more elements. So right now I'm thinking about doing something very simple, adding some hi-hats. Let me just find a nice hi-hat sample. The stock Digitakt hi-hat sample is quite nice, so let's do that. And I'm going to place it a little bit wonky and see what happens. Okay, let's pitch it down a little. start messing a little bit with the velocity of some of the tricks. And it already has some more groove, right? And right now, to accentuate the groove, we can add the compressor. So let me just smash it all for a second. Oh, whoa. Let me just save it to a temporary pattern, and let's move on to track 3, on which I'm going to add an open hat. Let's shorten it. Yeah. Some overdrive. Hey, it already is very groovy. I like it. A little bit of reverb. Aye. I like it. I dig it. Alright, so having that, let's shift our bassline again and see if that works for our track. How was it? No, I think it detracts from the groove, so let's just stick to whatever we had before. Yeah, nice. So on track 4, we're going to place a clap. Actually, let's check out the factory sounds and see if we can find a nice clap. I mean, it kinda works. I think I will roll with this clap. It's quite interesting. Let's overdrive it, some more reverb. Hey, let's filter it a little bit. Hey, a little bit less reverb. Hey, that's really nice. Okay, so we have our drums, we have a bass, we have the pad that's constantly going in the background. I'm thinking of going back to that cool piano sample that I found. So let's pull it out of our back pocket and let's see what can we do with it. Okay, now the problem is the tuning of it. Let's figure it out real quick. Oh. Ah. It's weird, but I like it. Yeah. It's kinda cool, I gotta admit. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Bigger reverb. Yeah. Oh, I really like the pitch shifting that happens to the delay when I turn the knob. I hope that I can record it. I never tried it before, so let's quickly see if that's possible. Alright, I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to keep this cool idea in mind and note it down for the live performance of the track, and that's how I'm going to do it. I know that I used this particular rhythm and particular thing in a Volca jam quite recently, so I'm just going to try and pitch it around and see what else I can figure out about it. right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, for now, let's just quickly go ahead and mute it and let's keep working on it. Has a nice groove, but as soon as we muted it, I start missing it, so maybe let's try to introduce it in a cool way. Hey, we're in a break. Oh. Hey. Okay, I like it, but it's really repetitive. I would like to introduce some variation into it, some movement, and I'm not sure how to proceed with that. My idea is to just get into that, go into an LFO, and maybe let's modulate the frequency a little bit and see what that does. Oh. Okay. All right, another idea. Let's try making those hits come on every other bar, so. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And now, 1 out of every 2 on the first one. Hey! I'm having so much fun. I'm really vibing with this. Okay, let me save it to the project, and I think I'm going to call it a day here. It's getting dark. I would still like to go outside, grab some fresh air, because I spent most of my day indoors in the studio. And yeah, I'm really hoping that you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I also have a Patreon page. If you wish to support my creative pursuits, consider supporting me on there. And yeah, let me know what you thought of the video. I will see you next time. Take care.